Hi everybody, this is just a quick little video to show you our new online ordering system for basic apparel orders with Scalable Press. So I'm open up my Internet Explorer and I already have it open to ScalablePress.com, and I'm going to sign in to my account, and of course it already knows me because it's in memory. So here's a quick sign in. And that gets me to the dashboard. So at the dashboard here, there's a number of different things I can do. Designs is where I house all of my art that I've uploaded, my library of art for all the different types of orders. Orders, of course, is where I can go in and look at previous past orders or current orders and follow up on those and see where they're at in the process. Billing, logically, is where I set up my credit and all that type of thing. Settings is where my profile is and all my personal profile type and preference information. Sign in, sign out, of course, and place an order. So we're going to place a simple order here just to give you a quick walkthrough and kind of show you how this works. So logically, the first thing we're going to do is we need to know what we're going to put on the garment. So we're going to add a design. Now, as I said, I already have a library set up, so if I were doing direct to garment, here is some artwork that I've already set up for that. But in this case, we're going to do screen printing. And you can see I already have a Big River front screen set up here, and it's a two-color screen. But I wanted to show you how to upload art and everything like that. So I'm going to create a new design, and I am going to name that Big River one color front, because I'm going to do a real simple screen print. So the default is front side imprint, and that's already checked when you start out, but I could easily do a back side, left sleeve, right sleeve, etc. And I'm going to go out here, and it's already going to the file where I keep my EPS files, because we need a piece of vector art for this. And there is my one color screen, and there it goes, uploading, and bingo, there it is. So I get a quick look at it. I can see exactly what that piece of art looks like. So the next thing to tell it is what color I want to screen in, and I'm going to do something really simple here. I just want it to screen in stock white ink, but I could have easily selected here a PMS color match. And the next thing is placement. So of course the default is center. I could easily pick left chest, right chest, edge, but I'm going to stick with center. And how do I want to vertically place that? I want to do 3 inches from the top. You know, I take that back. I want to do 2.5 inches from the top. So that's down from the measurement of the bottom of the collar. And I'm going to do, I want this big and bold, so I'm going to do a 10-inch width. And you will see there it shows me positioning on the shirt. So if I wanted to inch it up a little bit, or I wanted to make it a little smaller or whatever, I could just go back and manipulate these numbers. But I kind of like the way that looks, so let's go ahead and submit. And now the next thing to do, of course, is to pick what are we going to put it on. So I'm just going to pick a short sleeve t-shirt, blank, and as you can see there's a ton of stuff in here. So I'm going to go with a Gildan 2000, but you know, there's the 8000, 5000. There's all different types of stuff in there. I'm just picking something clean and simple to keep our example going. The next thing I need to do is pick a color. Now, if you remember, I selected white on the ink before, so I'm going to want I'm looking for a dark shirt. So I'm going to do this on a heather navy. How about that? Well, you know, let's go up. Let's not do heather. Let's do, I'm going to do forest green. Why not? Well, let's do it on a dark green. Well, and you look, right away, it popped up and it shows me inventory coming from the wholesale distributor's warehouse on the blanks. So I'm going to be ordering a bunch of extra larges, mediums, and a couple of smalls. I'm not ordering big quantities, but you can see there's plenty of inventory there. So I'm going to go on to the next screen, and it shows me the imprint that I have set up, and it shows me the blank that I picked. And just so you know, if I were going to add another product, if I was doing an order of multiple shirts or different types, I could just add another product here. I could easily add another design, but we're going to keep this clean and simple. So we've got this set up with exactly what we want. So I'm going to hit the next screen. The next thing it needs to know is where are we going to send this to. So I'm going to keep this simple again, and I'm just going to send it to myself. So I already have all this set up in here, and there's my address. And like for you, it's gonna remember kind of all of the stuff you're using a lot. I am in beautiful downtown Washington, Missouri. So let's scroll down and find Missouri. There we go. And my zip code. And that's everything I need. So let's just pop that in there. So now, at this screen, now I need to tell it how many I want. So we're just making up numbers here. We're gonna order, let's do 48 extra larges. Let's do 65 larges. Let's do 17 mediums. And let's do, I don't know, 7 smalls. Okay, so it just updated, and you can see 137 pieces total. The total on the order is $459.02, and I'm paying $335 per item on this. Pretty good deal. The next thing is, how do I want to ship them? Now, my default is set up to be this standard, but you know, that's 3 to 8 days. Do I want to ship it faster? I could. But you know, in this case, I'm just going to leave it on the standard because I'm working ahead. I've got plenty of time, and I know the UPS is, or any of these, there's going to be roughly 2 to 3 days going to where I'm at. So that's fine. I'm going to leave it like that. So I look over. There's my ship to, there's my imprint, there's my blank, there are my quantities. Looks like I have everything right. So let's go to the next screen. It's going to give me one more chance to look at this. So there are all my quantities. There's the blank. There's the art. I have my standard shipping. If I'd have picked UPS, that would be listed there. Or if I'd have picked next day, that would be there. So there's my total for the product. And scroll down. There's my shipping. So there's the total for my order. It's that simple. All I have to do now is click place the order. I'm not going to do that right now because I am live on the system and I really don't want to place that order. But that shows you just how simple and easy this really is. And I'm sitting here in my office, in my jammies, didn't even have to get dressed, didn't have to go anywhere, didn't have to chase after blanks, didn't have to deliver artwork, anything. It's that simple.